what are you doing? James Dolan, what the hell is wrong with you? Y'all have not been to the Eastern Conference Finals and been this relevant since 1999. When Cash Money was taking over for the 99-2000, that's the last time you was relevant. Yo, this who need to be the coach. I got it for y'all. Jeff Van Gundy. What up, though? It's your main man, KP. Welcome back to SNS Courtside. You know what? We having a funeral right now. I should have put my Knicks hat on because they having a funeral right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops. It's a hat he had before he passed. I was going to put it on, but next time. Anyway, let's talk about this funeral we having for Tom Thibodeau. This is what? Number 3? This is number 3 firing now?
Man.
Because he got fired from the Bulls. He got fired from the Timberwolves.
Yep. And
now he got fired from the Knicks. The other situations, I think y'all might agree he should have been fired. This one was ridiculous. They should not have fired this man. Leon Rose, what are you doing? James Dolan, what the hell is wrong with you? Y'all have not been to the Eastern Conference Finals and been this relevant since 1999. When Cash Money was taking over for the 99-2000, that's the last time you was relevant. When Latrell Sprewell told you he needed money to feed his family.
That's right.
When they was actually, Mike, when they was riding on Sprewells. They was riding on Sprewell rims the last time anybody cared. What the hell is wrong with James Dolan? What the hell is wrong with Leon Rose?
Well, yeah, Thibodeau is a great coach. I give him that. He's a great coach. He did his thing. He did his thing with the Knicks. I mean, he's been there since 2020. He won Coach of the Year in 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, he's only had one losing season with the Knicks, one season where he didn't make the playoffs, and he brought them far. But as far as them firing him, I actually don't think it was a bad thing. And the reason why is, the reason I'm about to tell you, the reason why is because I think Thibodeau is hurting himself. He can't get out his own way. I think he's a good coach. He helps them. But, I mean, not playing his players and just sticking to that, and that's how he's always done, and not playing his players and sticking to that and playing
Talking about not playing the bench. He plays 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah, he plays 6, 7.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that really hurts them. That wears them down. And then when you try to actually finally put another guy in past that 6 or 7 guy, they're not ready because they haven't been playing. And I think that really hurts the team. So getting rid of him, because right now they just got a better team. So and they got put in some, good situations. They got a better team and they made it to where
Did
they
they
made
though? Because last year they hung their hat on defense because they had tough guys, and you put them guys up out of there. That wasn't Tibbs' fault. That's Leon Rose.
That's personnel.
The guy that you got up out of there, he playing the NBA Finals right now in Hartenstein.
Yeah.
You got him up out of there.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is the way that he played that team and how he tires them out, I think he won't, and he's stubborn. He won't get out of his own way. He could at least try something different because that's just not going to work, tiring those guys out like that. Now, if they stuck with him, great, but they got rid of him. I actually don't think it was a bad idea. It's time to
Sean, help this man out, yo. I think he tripping on this.
Yeah,
one.
man. I don't remember anybody getting fired about working up. Like everything positive. Like, let's look at your numbers. Your numbers look good. Your seasons look good. Everything looks good, but you're fired. Like, it's kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? Because really,
hey man, you took us to a place we ain't been in 20 years. We gonna fire you.
Yeah, man. Because you gotta think about it. I think it's more personnel because he's running 6 players. But think about, what did Josh Hart give you in that? And he gave you nothing. You got to look at personnel. He gave you absolutely nothing. I mean, and in your bench, they just ran into a team that was on fire, man. The Pacers was on fire, and they got the formula just to run you ragged. And
what about his bench?
And I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked to see Precious Achiuwa. I say, wait, Precious Achiuwa, he out there? He actually showed up one time. One time, I'm like, they got Precious Achiuwa? Like he's like another one of them alien dudes. Like you gotta at least play him, but.
Bro, but when you talking about the bench, who they gonna go to? Mitchell Robinson can't score. Who you gonna go to?
You got to get. I think it's personnel is the issue.
You missing DiVincenzo, and this is the problem too. When you playing a team like the Pacers, or even if it had been the Cavs, had it been the Celtics, you can't win with Josh Hart being a power forward. That's wild. That man's a guard. If that had been the Celtics, the same result would have happened. They probably would have lost quicker. Had it been the Cavs, the same result would have happened. You still would have lost. You can't win with a 6'5" guy playing power forward.
And on top
and
of
then
that,
you playing a rugged team that got a 6'10" guy and a 7-footer down there.
And on top of
That's
that,
wild, bro.
I don't even think Josh Hart is a starter, man. He should be a 6-man. He should come
I
off the
agree.
bench and clean some stuff up. Like, this dude is at the tip off for what? Like, what do you did nothing. Like, nah, I think it was a
And he
perfect
needs to
way.
start wearing number 3. This man is not John Starks. Take that number 3 off.
Yeah. I mean,
But the way that he plays his players, though, and he doesn't give his team a chance to gel and to see what he really has. I mean, he only plays a certain, small amount of players and everything. It's just not going to work, and that's why I think you had to get rid of this guy. If you don't have the type of players to play the way that he wants you to play the way Tibbs
he wants you to play defense.
He wants you to play D.
Yeah, but and that's the thing. They didn't even really do great on that. But if you don't have the
well, they got rid of the defensive guys. They traded them.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the players to play the way the only way that this coach knows how to do it, then you probably want to get rid of them because you don't have the players. You're not going to get rid of Cat.
Right.
Cat is part of the problem. You're not going to get rid of him. So you're going to get rid of Thibodeau.
This is where I'm going to go with this. You said play the bench. DeLon Wright, washed up. Out in Washington, out in Watson. I've never heard of the guy.
You couldn't pronounce his name right. Next.
PJ Tucker, washed up. Now PJ Tucker is a sneaker king. He the king of sneakers.
Yeah, but
on the court, he washed up.
That dude older than us, man. Next.
Landry Shamet.
He could shoot. He's just offense.
Yeah, he can shoot.
He can just shoot. That's all he can do is shoot.
Okay, Mitchell Robinson, no offense.
He could
Campaign, family. That's family.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be honest.
He a little wild.
Campaign,
yeah,
hot and cold.
Yeah,
that's being generous.
Yeah.
All right, Miles McBride. Okay,
he got a little energy off the bench.
I would say a dollar store Nate Robinson.
Yeah,
the undersized guard. Okay, we got Tyler Kolek. I've never heard of this guy. Ariel, I can't even pronounce this man's last name. Never heard of him. Plays center. So I'm gonna assume that pack him up.
And you know why?
Then we got.
You know why you never heard of him?
John Brunch Camp. Pack him up too. Precious Achua. A Golden State, basically jettisoned him off. They said we don't need you. Get up out of here. Pack him up. Who you putting in?
Bruh.
That's the bench.
KP. You know why you never... Well, listen. You know why you never heard of some of these people? Because he doesn't play them. They never got a chance to play. We don't know how they play because he don't put them out there.
He might be.
They might be stars. They might be stars for all we know. We don't know because he doesn't put them out there. He only wants to play 6 or 7 people.
Them guys up, man. Cut it out, man.
You got to remember, this is not the first time Tibbs did this. Tibbs, this has been him. He's always been like this. He's always only played a certain small number of people. So we don't know how these other people. Yeah, we don't know how these other people can play because this is what he does. This is his MO.
The Bulls with Derrick Rose actually had guys. You had my guy that got his face broke. What was his name? Bobby Portis punched a dude in the face and then got kicked off the team. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was a foreign player. He wore 44. I can't think his name anymore. But he came off the bench. The dude could ball until he got punched in the face. You had Bobby Portis. They had other pieces that it made sense. Like, nice Tibbs need to be playing the bench. I would agree. In Chicago, he couldn't get out of his own way. In Minnesota, to a certain extent, I would agree he couldn't get out of his own way.
Yeah, he had a personnel there too. Yeah, he had a bench. He had a pretty nice team. But
here's the thing. We don't know if he even has a bench because he doesn't ever play those guys.
Bro, we don't know because Leon Rose trade all the bench players away. He traded everybody.
Devin,
look
at
this.
Came off the bench. Yeah.
Look
at this.
If that's the way that Leon Rose is going to go, if he's going to get rid of those players, and if he knows that Tibbs can't coach this team the way that it is, then let him go. Then he's got to go.
You're gonna make him the fall guy while you walk away.
That might have been a plan, though. That might have been a plan. That might have been a plan. They probably wanted to get rid of Tibbs anyway because, like you said, you got rid of your best bench players. So I mean, and they were defensive players too. So if you taking pretty much his strong points away from him, then maybe the goal was to get rid of him. It's just last year wasn't the time.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
Look, when he traded to get Cat, most people were saying, "Man, they won this trade. He got Cat. They won this trade and all that stuff." I mean, now all of a sudden it's a bad trade. You ain't got no bench and
no,
you know,
the trade that didn't make no sense was the trade for Mikal Bridges. That didn't make any sense.
That didn't make no sense. How many rounds?
You need another wing player. You already had one OG.
Was it 4 or 5 first rounds for him? How many first rounds?
5.
5 first rounds.
5 first round picks.
That's crazy.
That was
wow.
We didn't even say Mikal Bridges' name. We didn't say Mikal Bridges' name. That's crazy. It's definitely personnel. Like what did he do? Yeah, nothing.
Bro, you ain't even give up 5 first round picks to get Cat. That's how crazy that sounds.
And Cat give you 30.
When you start talking about players getting traded, Swiper Fox is a better player than Mikal Bridges, and they ain't get no 5 first. If Zion going to mark, how about this? You got Luka Doncic and they give up 5 first round picks.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't even gonna say Zion because we don't know. We don't want to say that, but
I wouldn't say anything about the Luka Doncic thing. I mean, you did get Anthony Davis. Like, come on now. Anthony Davis is a star in the league.
But still, they gave up. That's what I'm saying. They gave up 5 first round picks for a rotation guy.
Yeah.
No, I got that.
You don't miss games. You don't miss games.
You tried to compare that to the Luka trade. I'm like, come on, you're not gonna give up Anthony Davis.
That'd be like if you gave up 5 first round picks for Rick Fox. That looked crazy.
Yeah.
No, it does. And that was kind of a crazy trade, all the picks and all that stuff. But still, regardless of what he has on his bench, he still does that certain thing where he play like 6 or 7 players, regardless of who else he has on there. He's gonna pick the 6 or 7 he wants to go with. So I say, get him up out of there, get somebody else, and
so
move forward.
If you James Dolan, you would let Leon Rose stay after what he did to basically put you in a position where you got 6 guys and a bunch of others that you can't rely on. That's what you'd be okay with that.
This looked like this was the plan from the start.
So before Leon Rose got there, before he got there, did you make it this far in the playoffs in the last, how many years or whatever?
You can say the same thing with Tibbs, though. You can say before Tibbs got there.
I understand that, but somebody has to be the fall guy, right? Somebody has to be the fall guy, and Leon Rose is not going to fire himself. All right, so somebody got to go.
I'm saying if you James Dolan, though, so, you're the owner.
So you talking about him doing the Denver Nuggets. You talking about like doing the Denver Nuggets deal, fire everybody. Wipe them all out.
No, because Leon Rose is not necessarily doing a bad job. He's not necessarily doing a bad job. I mean, he might have made some mistakes, which they all make some mistakes. But since he's been there, I mean, the team has gotten better. So I don't know.
I can say the same thing about Tibbs. That's why I said I'm going to be Thanos, and I'm going to snap my finger, and they both going to be gone.
I would say this.
Yeah, but the coach is the fall guy.
I would say this, that their next level will be, if it's successful for him, they would have to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals again. And they can't get eliminated in Game 6. They got to at least make it to Game 7. If they don't make it to Game 7, then, they made a mistake. Now, they better make some moves.
Leon Rose you up out of there.
They better make some moves.
So let's talk about this. Go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead.
Who should replace Tibbs? I already got the perfect replacement.
What,
it's not who you think I'm going to say.
I think
not Ty Lue.
I think it should be Jerry Stackhouse.
What? Stop. Are you serious?
Yeah, put Jerry Stackhouse.
Man. You out here telling jokes now. Cut it out, man.
What, you going to say Mark Jackson?
Bro, you talking about you want Jerry Stackhouse to come out and play?
No.
You want to play?
I want him to come coach.
Dog, you can't be serious.
Come coach.
Before I call Jerry Stackhouse, I'm calling Coach Bud. I'm calling Ty Lue. I'm calling Mike Malone. I'm gonna call all of them before I call Jerry Stackhouse.
The coach for the Grizzlies that got fired? I would really call him because really everybody's saying Mike Malone, but Mike Malone is just as tough as Tibbs. And
he's worse.
He'll let you know.
He wouldn't play Michael Porter.
That's right. He'll let you know. He will let you know immediately. Like, nah, you ain't getting it done. Like, he's very vocal. So,
look,
you can't be emotional in that locker room with him. I think Mike Malone's too much.
If Steve Nash can get a chance, my man Jerry Stackhouse can get a chance. Put him out there.
Steve Nash shouldn't have got a chance. What are you talking about?
But he did. So Jerry Stackhouse need to get a chance. Let Jerry Stackhouse get out there.
Yo,
that was a
you tripping, yo. You tripping.
Jerry Stackhouse. I don't want Tyronn Lue. Forget him. I want Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah, you talking about the guy's name is Taylor Jenkins.
Taylor Jenkins.
And he got fired because he couldn't control Ja Morant.
That's right.
That's why he got fired.
That's right. That's right. That's really
he was too busy being Ja's best friend.
That's right.
He was like, if I was your best friend.
Yeah.
Yo, this who need to be the coach. I got it for y'all. Jeff Van Gundy. Yes, we know he's back coaching. Dog, don't do all that. They like him at the Clippers. Everybody said Jeff did a great job. He's coaching again. How you not going? The man is coaching again. He's the last coach took you to the Eastern Conference Finals. How you not gonna call him? Man, you still holding against him because he hanging on Alonzo Mourning leg?
No, man.
That's what you. Are you still holding against it that Marcus Camby knocked him out?
Nah, I think he's in a good spot right where he is, being an assistant coach, man.
For the Clippers instead of being the Knicks head coach again.
The league has moved on, man. It's a different league now, man. The last time he coached was what 20-something years ago. Come on, man. Come on, they got grown.
If MJ can make a comeback, he can. Phil made a comeback.
That was worse. That was worse than my Jerry Stackhouse call.
Come on,
that was terrible.
Nah, man, you gotta call Van Gundy. Van Gundy. Book.
Nah.
The New York faithful gonna be happy. Son has forgot more basketball than the rest of these guys know.
The New York faithful never happy, man. They always in misery. Trust me. They
gonna like that. They gonna like Van Gundy returning, bro. They gonna like that.
Nah, you get your young.
That's what I'm saying. He's currently in the league right now. He's assistant for the Clippers.
It don't matter.
And the players love him.
Because he's an assistant coach. That's why the players love him. Not no head coach, man. Not
he's like substitute teacher. He's like substitute teacher.
Yeah,
everybody loves
on the side. Yeah, I mean, head coach give you the business. You go straight to the assistant coach. Oh, he kind of prep you up. He's in a good spot. The league has moved on, man. He's good right now.
Dude, let me see him help coach the Clippers up and get them to go far.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They got a squad. They didn't go that far. The Clippers got a squad. They should. Yeah, they didn't go.
They did better than what we thought.
No, they didn't. They didn't do better than what we thought. I thought that they could actually go be a finals contender.
I thought they could have made it at least to the second round.
Yeah, they didn't do.
I thought they reached their max potential personally.
No, they didn't do what they should have done.
Nah.
They had a squad. They had a squad that could actually make it to the finals, or at least
y'all act like I said Lenny Wilkins, bro.
You might as well say Lenny Wilkins, man. This dude ain't coaching.
No, come on, that man's 90 years old.
They got stars in the league that wasn't born when this dude was coaching, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, Hubie Brown, bro.
You might as well.
I love Hubie Brown. Yeah,
he's
my favorite.
Yeah, advance the time for he's Hubie Brown. Yeah.
Hubie Brown, I love Hubie Brown. Shout out to Hubie Brown. I know he's 90-something.
Yep.
No, all right. Hey, Mike, I got it for you. I'm going to give you a hometown guy for us, okay? You ready?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Coach Francis. Know your personnel. Yeah, Coach Francis, Sandy Creek Patriot. Stand up. Yeah, shout out to Coach Francis. He should be the coach. Coach Francis from Sandy Creek.
I would pick him over some of the people you named. I'll pick him over Jeff Van Gundy. I'll tell you that.
Hubie Brown's actually 91. No, I got it. Woo. Shout out to our homeboy John Beckett with the Denver Nuggets. He should be the head coach. You don't like that one?
I'll pick him over some of the people you named.
Yeah.
At this point,
I will say Phil Jackson. Gundy, I'm gonna be serious. If you don't pick Van Gundy Gundy's my serious pick. If he's not a coach, I think Ty Lue. I would call Ty Lue. Ty Lue won a championship coming in with a ring. He knows how to work personnel. He does a good job with the X's and O's. He got relationships. And he's been in a high-profile situation. Yeah. Coaching LeBron, been a high-profile in L.A. I like Ty Lue.
Yeah, I mean, he has, but, I mean, I don't know, man. He's literally going to jump into another coaching situation and has to jumble that up, you know what I'm saying? Put the pieces together in one season because the expectations are high. You know, they're high with New York right now at this point. and Ty Lue coming in, is going to be even higher. They're going to be, oh yeah, we good. We definitely going to the finals for him. So that's a lot of pressure. And again, they got a personnel problem. They got a player problem before anything. I mean, no, they don't have a coach, but as you read those names on the bench who we couldn't even pronounce. Nah, man, they need more help, man.
They had creative players on the bench
Mm-hmm.
with 2K shoes. They ain't even got no brand shoes. They got 2K shoes. So, Expert, who you got there?
Some of those players. Oh, I said Jerry Stackhouse. I really meant that.
Oh gosh!
All
right, let's be serious.
Jerry
Sean,
Stackhouse.
Who's your candidate?
I say Taylor Jenkins, man. I say Taylor Jenkins.
No, a guy that can't control John Morant. You gonna send him to New York? Are you serious?
Nobody can control John Morant. He was gone. He still was shooting guns and throwing grenades and doing stupid stuff, man. Nobody can control.
Like this man playing GTA in the NBA.
Man, this dude is fighting the league. He's not fighting his coach. He's fighting the league right now.
John Morant going straight GTA. He going straight. You know what I'm saying? CJ
Max
from
Payne.
GTA.
He's doing Max Payne, man. He's straight bullet timing out there. Come on, man.
Hey, so if he GTA, is he CJ from San Andreas, or is he my man from Vice City?
Oh, Vice City, he was cold, man.
Is he Tommy Vercetti?
He was Tommy Vercetti with the no questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Vercetti asked no questions, man. Go run up in there and call it a rap.
Yo, speaking of that, man, what was your favorite Vice City character? Mine is CJ. I like when CJ beat you up. He say, "Send them ducats over here."
Hey, man, nobody ain't even agree with me, but that Grand Theft 4. Nico Bellic.
Oh, Nico Bellic.
Nico Bellic. That's my favorite character. That's the best story and the best character. Nico.
It is.
That riding up the street in Liberty City.
I don't even know the characters like that.
you just go in there and create mayhem with the creative player.
Yeah, that's all I do. Hey, I go on there and I don't play. Look, when I get on Grand Theft Auto, I don't play the missions. I go in there and I like to go online and I like to destroy anything that anybody has made or done or created any of that stuff. I like to go.
That hate coming out again.
Oh, I love it. I want to blow your car up. I want to do all that stuff. That's all I do. I go to create mayhem.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to you, Sean. Because Sean, we said this on a previous episode. We gonna tell the whole story. We just did a short version. Sean drove us around Miami, had never been there, and knew his way because he played so much Vice City and never got lost. That's a true story.
Never get lost. Never get lost. That's a true story.
This man said, "Hey, let me drive." We like, Sean, you never been to Miami? He like, "Yes, I have." How? On Vice City.
Boom. Done.
Vice City. Yep.
Ain't make a bad turn now.
Yo, so y'all comment below. Y'all comment below. Let us know first off your favorite GTA character. Is it Nico Bellic? Is it CJ? You know what I'm saying? Or is it my man Tommy Vercetti? Or even, Grand Theft 5?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Franklin, yeah.
Or do you just
I think as a game though, Vice City might be the best game, top to bottom, as a game. But that's a story for another day. Hey, and then y'all let us know who y'all think is going to be the next coach of the New York Knicks. Who you got? Are you going to be sensible like me and pick Jeff Van Gundy? You going crazy like Mike and picking Jerry Stackhouse? Or you going to pick Taylor Jenkins that can't control his players? Y'all let us know, man. Like, share, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next one. We appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Remo.
Sneakers and Sports is brought to you by LOL Burger Bar. The best burgers, wings, shakes in Atlanta. You're welcome.